Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Beyond 2000 Elo, man. And we are still fresh to death, man. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. And you see the rating 2175, a 25 Elo jump. I didn't want to share any of those games within that 25 Elo because either I won within like 10 moves on like my opponent just making a stupid blunder or something, or I would win on time and it was like I was completely lost, but I won on time. And I don't really want to share those. I want to share the fun games, the cool games, and the live games will be back. I promise you that. I promise you that. But like, comment, subscribe, and let's get straight into this one. I play E4 as per usual. Shout out to Will Taylor Chess. That's a good motto. I'm not going to steal it just for this one day. My opponent plays the... Why is it a Carl Khan every time I make a video? I'm going to say it again. Fuck the Carl Khan. I don't rock with it. I don't rock with it. Something about it just makes my blood boil, makes my skin itch, makes my throat itch. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I play D4, and you know I'm going to play the exchange every time, bro. I'm playing the exchange every time now. Eat a Frank. Eat a Frank. Knight to F3. He pins me. I kick it away. He goes back, and I just continued my development. Knight to C3. Pressure on the center. Now my opponent E6. And I'm like, bro, I don't care. I'm lashing out. G4. I'm castling long. Eat a Frank, buddy. He drops back, and now I jump in immediately. I want the bishop. I want the bishop you want Kenobi. I want it. He attacks my knight. Like I said, I'm going to chop the bishop. It's not good. Yo. Okay. I'll learn that for next time. He takes back. Now I play bishop to E3. Queen to B6. Targeting here, just putting pressure everywhere. But I'm like, you know what? I don't care about that pawn. Queen to D2 with the idea of if you take, rook to B1, and I'm just going to get counterplay. My opponent jumps the knight in, and I play F3 for the point. I don't want him to add extra pressure. I don't want him to come pin and then add extra pressure. I'm already losing. I'm down 1 point of material, but my 2288 opponent needs to dial in and make sure he ain't going to get sloppy. Rook to C8. And now I jump the knight in. Knight to A4, attacking the queen, defending my pawn. And you cannot get close, really, unless you want a queen trade. You can go here, but then we'll just queen trade. And my opponent jumps back. And I'm thinking about jumping the knight in here, but then bishop takes, pawn takes. And it's just, something about it's just not really calling my name. So you know what? I long castle. Now that's calling my name. Long castling, always calling my name. Bishop to B4, but I anticipated this. I'm not going to drop back and get self-pinned. I'm going to play C3, tempo on your bishop. If you play bishop to A5, I'm thinking I'm probably going to play like knight to C5. Just add pressure here. But he drops back to D6, and now I'm like, okay. Bishop to F4. Let's trade off the dark square bishop, because I don't really ever want this to be a problem, which is kind of premature of me to do because it's not a problem. My bishop is already a defender of that, but I was seeing ghosts. I was nervous. I'm sorry, y'all. Takes. Now my opponent jumps in queen to A5, and I play knight to C5, offering a pawn, which he so gladly takes. I'm thinking now, do I drop my queen back, rook up? Can't do rook up because check here, and I'm probably getting mated at some point. So I just continue my development. Bishop to D3. I should have pinned the knight, but I was like, I don't really know. I have an idea of this bishop on this diagonal for a long time, and this bishop on this diagonal, y'all, believe me, you want to keep that in the back of your mind. You just want to keep that in the back of your mind. Bishop to D3. He kicks away my knight. I play knight to B7 with the idea of forking yo king and yo rook. Fork piece on your dome piece. Big fork ski on your dome piece. You know I'm always down for a big fork ski on your dome piece. My opponent castles. He doesn't want that, and now I'm like, okay, let's just jump the knight. Knight to D6, hit the rook, have pressure on F7. If I need to, I'll drop back to B5. But, hold up, y'all. I need some water. But, I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me. This is not professional at all. That's not professional at all. But that's on me, y'all. This isn't a professional YouTube channel. This is just makeshift. Like I said, I'm the makeshift man. My opponent, knight to A5 with ideas of jumping into B3. I anticipate this. But give me your rook. Give me your rook, buddy. I want your rook, buddy. Back against the wall. I'm not done fighting. Back against the wall. I'm not done fighting. He takes back, and now I run the king. It's time to start running. I'm out of there gone. I'm out of there gone. This is coming in. This is coming in. This is here. I only have a bishop, really, to defend me, and somewhat a rook, somewhat a queen, somewhat. When I say somewhat, I'm talking about half. Half of them are there, half of them are not there, and that's okay. He takes b2, check. I'm running. e1. I don't want to go up here because I'm like, it's kind of scary. I'm getting my pieces tangled up. I also didn't even want to go to e1 because it disconnects my rook, and I'm just like, God damn, I'm getting cooked out here, y'all. He takes another pawn check, and I jump to f2. He steps the knight into the business. And like I said, I want this bishop on this diagonal. Bishop to b1. All the way back to b1. Defend the rook. Defend the queen. Defend, defend, defend. Defend this pawn. My opponent. a5. What do I do? What do I do best when I'm in trouble? We throw that h-pawn. We get spunky. We're never resigning. The only time I'll resign is if I'm getting checkmated. If there's no checkmate out there, just believe I'm fighting on. h4. h4. He steps the rook up. Rook to c4. I don't care. I can't defend this pawn. h5. Now, this is a pivotal moment. Y'all, in the comment section, drop below. What are you taking with? The rook or the knight? 2 seconds for your answer. 1, 2. If you said the rook, congratulations, you played yourself. Rook takes pawn. And rook takes pawn. m4. Queen to b8 check. Queen to b8 check. It's so prolonged. My opponent doesn't want to give up the queen. He thinks he can get loose. He thinks he can run to h7. He thinks he can run to h7. Hee. Pawn takes g6. Double checkmate. Double check on your dome piece. Why can't you take this pawn? This bishop, from what I said way back when, I want it on this diagonal. From way back when, I want it on this diagonal. GG, checkmate on your dome piece, boy. Checkmate on your dome piece. And we're 2175. Oh my God, what a great day to be Franz Louret. Fresh cut. Checkmate on your dome piece with a Ponskiansky. Can't think of something that, can't even think of one thing that would make it better. Can't even, maybe 2200, but you know, I don't know if that'll ever happen. I'm coming. Pause. All right, man. I'm ending the video because it's late at night and I'm jacked up, y'all. I'm jacked up. I'm cooking. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Doses.